running the football, you haven't really been doing anything, you got to open it up. I mean, the worst thing that can happen to you is you get beat, but I got news for you. You're already behind.
And Ronald Moore is on the sideline. Remember, he was shaken up. First down on the 18. Chuck Levy is in the game with centers in the backfield. Erline gets hit as he throws, and it's caught by Randall Hill. And that is Hill's first catch of the day. And a gain of 4 yards with Allen covering.
And he had some time to throw that, and he's getting some help from Louis Sharp, the left tackle, 67. You can watch it right here on Greg Townsend, 93. And this is the old pros. They've been doing this time and time again. And it allowed Berline to get the time, and they're just running it out. And the most impressive thing about this isn't the throw and the catch, it's that they threw on first down.
They haven't done that much today. First down on the 33. And the pitch to Levy. Levy coming nicely and down the sideline. And a terrific run by Chuck Levy. Greg Jackson knocked him out of bounds, 22.
Remember, we talked about the aspect of speed that this offense doesn't have. Well, Levy has it, and he also gets a nice block right up here by Larry Sanders, 37. Watch him on Romanowski. Nice cut. Gives him the corner, and then it's just use your speed. Blow right up inside. And like I said, this is the one thing that this offense does not have. That big playability from the running back.
And that's what they didn't get from Garrison Hurst, who is inactive today. First down on the 45 of the Eagles. And the pitch to Levy. He fumbles. And he may have recovered his own fumble.
Well, that's a good way to go in 2 consecutive plays. You get the long run, you're out of the doghouse. You fumble, you're right back in
a hurry.
They go with that counter, and he just misses it. I mean, he's running before he catches it.
Levy carried the ball only once coming into this game. He's seeing a lot more action.
Yeah, and then they'll take him out and they'll talk to him on the side. But they've got to get the ball in his hands some more. He has the ability to make a big play happen.
Second down and 14. Berline swings it out to Terry Samuels. Not going to get much speed from that big guy, and Romanowski was there for the stop and a gain of 1. And right now, let's return to James Brown in our Hollywood studio.
Hey, Dick, the NFL's top-scoring team kept it going in Washington today. One of its many weapons, Jerry Rice, his second rushing touchdown of the season. This of the 28-yard variety. San Francisco 37 points in its victory over Washington. Setting up the big matchup next week, Dallas and San Francisco, right here on Fox. Let's take it back. Dick and Matt.
No, that could not be an NFC championship preview. That could be a Super Bowl preview in essence.
It certainly could. And the 49ers are getting healthy.
Third down and 13 out of the shotgun. Andy Harmon couldn't get Berline, and the pass tipped away by Frazier, and that'll bring up fourth down. Berline shaking his head as he comes to the sideline. And who can blame him?
Yeah, but they did a couple things there that they hadn't been doing. You know, first they threw on first down, which is a plus, and then they got Levy in there and get the ball into his hands outside, and that's a plus. That's going to happen more.
Eagles with the kick, and Seidner will let the ball go out of bounds or go in the end zone, and it went out of bounds.
It's a great kick.
Out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. The 7-yard line. Cardinals protesting.
Mark kicks is kind of odd. You know, they have that side judge down in the end zone looking right down the out-of-bounds marker. And then the referee is in the middle of the field, and he kind of gauges where it is, so it's not an exact science.
First down on the 7-yard line for the Eagles, and Herschel Walker gets a couple of yards. 8:35 remaining in the third quarter. It's 10-0 in favor of the Eagles. So Chicago travels down to Joe Robbie Stadium to go against Miami. The Falcons won today. The Saints will be at home. Cardinals trying to battle back in another divisional game next week against the Giants. Minnesota, New England, and Dallas, San Francisco. That's got to be the best game of the year.
That's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Second down and 9. Andre Waters with a blitz, and off the deflection, Freddie Barnett makes yet another catch. Aeneas Williams on the play, only a 3-yard gain.
Now, I'll tell you, I can't say enough about Randall Cunningham today. Now, he's reading all this. Watch it. They're going to walk up, and they're going to give you a look. See, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-man front right up here. See, 1, 2, 3 guys deep. And he knows exactly where he wants to go. Now, the ball's tipped. But the impressive thing is Cunningham is coming to the line of scrimmage play after play, and he's making another call at the line of scrimmage. So this game right now is all Cunningham.
This could be a big play, though, for the Cardinals defense. 3rd and 6.
Take that 3rd and 1. Seth Joyner jumped off there.
And you also might have had a delay of the game as the clock ran down. So we'll wait for Tom White. Seth Joyner trying to get in. Penalty against the Cardinals, it seems. You're right.
Play, we have encroachment. Number 59, defense, prior to the snap. That's a 5-yard penalty.
That makes a big difference for the Eagles, because instead of 3rd and 6, as you mentioned, it'll be 3rd and 1. Seth Joyner, Pro Bowl player.
And Seth Joyner, as a blitzer, I think may be unparalleled, because he's one of the few guys who will blitz under control. You saw him earlier in the game when he came in a blitz and he just stopped, redirected, made a tackle in the hole. And that's one of those things, he's under control all the time. There's one thing about blitzing as fast and as hard as you can, and there's another thing about coming and then being able to stop.
Cunningham is 6 of 9 for 46 yards against the blitz. Pretty impressive number.
Very impressive. This is a big game for Cunningham.
3rd and 1. Quarterback sneak.
No!
And let's see if he got it. Before that play, Randall Cunningham had been perfect rushing on 3rd down plays this year.
I said last week he was the best quarterback sneaker in the league. And the reason he is because he'll take a delay step and let everybody come in front of him, and then he'll go and pick his spot.
This is a big measurement for the Cardinals, who trail 10-0. If the Cardinals held, they could get good field position, but they didn't. And it's a 1st down, and Randall Cunningham remains perfect when he runs on 3rd down plays this year.
I remember the first time I ever saw him do that was out against the Raiders, and I was playing middle linebacker for the Raiders, and he took a step. And I thought, what the heck the guy's taking a step for, until I saw the referee put his arms in the air, and I realized why.
On the 17th, 1st down. Cunningham's pass is caught, and the reception made that time by Calvin Williams, who has his gear knocked out of kilter.
I think, we talked about all the stuff that's going on at the line of scrimmage. Now, you get up to the line of scrimmage, everybody's got to listen, offense and defense. Listen to the audibles. He's calling the entire game at the line of scrimmage. They're giving him different looks, and he's just audibling every time.
Check with me, right?
Exactly.
1st and 10 at the 28. Cunningham has a lot of time and a lot of room. And he saw Wilbur Marshall coming down on him, and he slides short of the 1st down by about 1.5 yards. And there's a flag down.
They're going to call Wilbur Marshall for a late hit.
Well, I'm not sure of that, but let's see it again.
Well, once Cunningham starts his slide, he's considered down. So you don't go after him. See, now he's going down.
Number 55, 15 yards, 1st down.
Hit him with the forearm, it looked like.
I don't know. To me, I think this is baloney. Now he's starting to go down. Wilbur didn't hit him with the head or anything. Whatever. They're going to call it anyway.
Just that sharp elbow, that's all.
Forget it. I agree with Lambert. Put him in dresses is what he said.
Don't get down on them. First down in midfield. We got to get back. You got to get back.
That's right.
Up again now. After that call. Cunningham can't find a receiver. And going into triple cover.
Oh, no! Unbelievable! Oh, yes! Another touchdown.
They ought to send 5 defenders. It won't mean a thing. A deflection and a TD again.
Well, the Cardinals know as well as anybody, especially Terry Hogue, that when he gets in trouble, they're going to throw deep. And Hogue just misses the ball, and Barnett's right there to get it.
50 yards for Barnett's second touchdown catch of this third quarter. It's all going Philadelphia's way now, and a career high 10 receptions for Fred Barnett.
You saw after that catch, he was went right over to Mike Quick and was pointing to him and then handed him the football.
Eddie Murray with the point after, and here it is again. Hogue got a hand on it. 3 defenders, and Freddie Barnett, who came back from torn ligaments in his right knee. What a comeback year for him. 2 minutes remaining in the game, and the Eagles lead 17-0, and that graphically describes the kind of day it's been for the Phoenix Cardinals and the kind of week it's been for Buddy Ryan, as the Cardinals will drop down to 3-6. 3rd down and 1 at the 10-yard line for the Cardinals, trying to get on the board, and the pass for Clark, and Clark knocked it away, and there's a flag down. It was Allen defending on the play.
That's been a good matchup all day long, Eric Allen and Gary Clark. You saw earlier where Eric Allen grabbed onto him and didn't allow him to get the separation.
Defensive holding against the Eagles.
And I think, the thing to be said is you need to get Clark on the field more often. I think we've talked about that enough. And it looked like Eric Allen just grabbed onto the jersey a little bit so he could redirect.
Number 21 defense.
Hey, he did.
That's 5 yards.
Right there, see? Right inside. He had... Actually, it was kind of a pathetic call. I mean, they're saying you can't do anything. It's kind of like the new NBA rule where they don't allow you to chuck.
Hand-checking.
Yeah. And heck, they're going to get to that here. Besides, the NFL right now has really turned into the NBA in pads. They don't allow you to do anything anymore.
First and goal on the 5-yard line. And the Cardinals will call timeout, leaving them with 1 with just under 2 minutes remaining. Well, as a result of that timeout, the Cardinals are down to only 1, and it's not just an innocent timeout, because if they had retained another one, it might have been a factor. You remember, with the 2-point conversion rule, you can catch up a little bit, down 17-0. Still need 3 scores no matter how you slice it, I guess.
Yeah, and they've been too inconsistent against this Eagle defense today.
First and goal on the 5-yard line. Berline's pass caught by Ricky Prohl, touchdown, and the Cardinals score with 1:51 remaining in the game. And the Eagles won't get their shutout, and they want to just hold on and win this game, I'm sure. It'll be a 1-point conversion attempt.
Ricky Prohl just puts a move on Eric Allen. Yeah, Eric Allen's been having an atypical Eric Allen year. Now, we've seen him bite a couple times. Last week on Desmond Howard. And here Ricky Prohl just puts a move on him. Gets right back to him on the outside.
Frank Davis with the extra point, and it's good. And it is now 17-7 for Ricky Prohl, his 3rd touchdown catch of the year. And for a change, a pretty positive reaction by Steve Berline.
Yeah, it looks like relief there. Like, geez, we finally got in. I got to tell you, I got to think that the offense